He didn't remember the exact day it began, but comparison slowly became a part of his life. Every morning, before his feet even touched the floor, he checked his phone. Someone else had achieved something. Someone else had moved ahead. Someone else was living the life he wanted. And without realizing it, he started his day already feeling behind. He compared his age to their success, his effort to their results, and his reality to their highlights. Every time, the same quiet thought appeared in his mind: I should be further by now. He worked hard, no one could deny that, but comparison stole the joy from everything he did. Even on good days he felt empty. Even after making progress, he felt late. Someone else was always doing better, faster, bigger. Slowly, it affected how he saw himself. He stopped celebrating small wins. He stopped feeling proud. He stopped trusting his own pace. Instead, he rushed. He forced himself to move faster than he was ready for, making decisions out of fear, not clarity. He pushed himself, not because he loved his goals, but because he hated feeling behind. The more he compared, the more tired he became. At night, his body was exhausted, but his mind wouldn't rest. He replayed other people's lives in his head, measuring his own against them. He wondered why his journey felt heavier, slower, more complicated. Some days he felt angry at himself. Other days, he felt jealous. And some days, he felt ashamed for feeling jealous at all. But mostly, he just felt lost. One evening after another long day, he sat alone in silence. No music, no phone, no distractions, just him and his thoughts. And for the first time, he noticed how heavy his mind felt, not because of failure, but because of comparison. He asked himself something he had never asked before: who am I trying to beat? There was no clear answer. He wasn't competing with one person. He was competing with everyone. Every timeline, every standard, every expectation that wasn't his. And suddenly, he realized something painful but honest. Comparison had never pushed him forward. It had only pulled him apart. That night, he made a quiet decision. Not a dramatic promise or a public declaration. Just a simple choice. He would stop comparing. Not forever, not perfectly, but consciously. The next morning, the world didn't change. Other people were still successful. Social media still existed. Life was still hard. But something inside him felt slightly lighter. When the urge to compare appeared, he paused. When his mind raced, he slowed it down. When he felt behind, he asked himself a different question: am I moving forward in my own life? Slowly, his focus shifted. He began noticing his own progress, skills he had built, lessons he had learned, strength he had gained without even realizing it. Things he once ignored suddenly mattered. He stopped chasing other people's goals and copying other people's timelines. He started listening to himself. Without comparison, his work became calmer. He moved with intention instead of panic. He rested without guilt. He allowed himself to grow without pressure. And something unexpected happened. He became consistent, not because he was trying to prove something, but because he was finally aligned with his own path. Days passed, then weeks, then months. He still had struggles. He still had doubts, but they no longer controlled him. He no longer measured his worth by where others were standing. He understood something deeply. Everyone starts from a different place. Everyone carries a different weight. Everyone walks a different road. No two journeys are meant to look the same. The day he stopped comparing himself to others, his mind became quieter. His heart became steadier. His life became clearer. He wasn't behind anymore. He wasn't late. He wasn't failing. He was exactly where he needed to be. And that realization changed everything. He began building a life that felt honest, not impressive to everyone, but meaningful to him. He moved forward with patience. He trusted time. He trusted effort. Most importantly, he trusted himself. And that was the moment his life truly began to change. If this story resonates with you, know that you're not alone. Your journey is valid and your pace is your own. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life.